Let's talk about the help that I needed. The help that I needed was for people to come forward about what they knew. But they just never did. They took their dear sweet time. And the longer it took them, the worse my panic attack got, the more my meltdowns happened. The more I lost hope. I saved a lot of evidence. I have thousands of screenshots that prove the things that I have to say, but there is so much of it, and I have to go through it all. It's just too much, especially with spending all of my resources moving from place to place to place, and I haven't had my own income since Natalie died. All of my disability money was spent. Everything that I have had since Natalie died, I only had because other people sent me money. I literally can't take care of myself, and people aren't going to take care of me forever. The night that I went to speak to the police with Miss Peaches, Miss Peaches didn't go in with me. She went in a separate vehicle. She went in a separate room. I needed someone there with me and present when I made my police report, when I tried to explain what was going on. Raj outright lied when he said that his family went in with me to make a police report. They never did. Miss Peaches thought that was good enough. She never had time for me to explain what was going on or the things that I was going through. I tried. But just like everyone, she talked over me. Although she did listen better than most. She listened a lot better than Shannon Alvarado. But that night that she told me, that was the 29th of December of 2018, or 2017, when she told me that I couldn't stay there for another night. That's when my panic really fucking intensified. I mean, it was already bad enough after a year of going through hell and nobody listening and everyone talking over me and snapping at me, telling me to let it go. That's the thing. If you took away Miss Peach's children and you took away Raja, she would not just let it go. But that's exactly what happened to me. All of my loved ones were robbed from me over slander that I was never allowed to defend myself against. I was never allowed to go to court against that slander. I was prevented from going to court over that slander because I didn't have any money. I didn't have any help. And I was trying to get that help. I was trying to get that help before Natalie died. I'd gone to Miss Peaches. I'd gone to my friends. I'd gone to the Colorado Coalition of the Homeless. I'd gone to appointment after appointment after appointment with therapists. This help that you guys claim that I need. I was trying to get that help before Natalie died. I was trying to get help so that I could take her to court. I didn't even know how to collect the evidence that I had. If I'd have known how to take screenshots before Natalie died, I would have just sent her screenshots of what Tim Beeson was doing. Said, hey, this is what's going on. This is what I'm going through. It's not just Tim Beeson. When I go to Boulder, I have to deal with people doing that to me. If I could have shown that to Natalie, it would have made a difference. I believe she would have put a stop to it. People made all sorts of excuses not to try because they're not going through it. None of them took the time to listen to me. They all wanted to do that goddamn texting thing. And that fucking kills me, and everybody knows it. I let everybody know that. Texting fucking kills me. You're gonna take something wrong. I'm not gonna be able to explain it, and you're gonna be fucking mean to me. Well, I'm mean back now. When I could walk away, I fucking did, but this isn't something that I can just walk away from. Having that reputation out there for the rest of my life. A reputation that I didn't earn and didn't deserve. For doing things that I didn't do. I believe if Natalie Bollinger had known what was going on, what people were doing to me, she would have asked them to stop. But then again, I'm not Natalie. And that's just an assumption, and she was on drugs. See, I gave these people a chance. I gave Peaches a chance to come forward with what she knew. And she claimed that she would. Same with Mandy Hughes. After 7 months of trying to get someone to go in with me, and nobody went in with me, the only option I had was to record the things that they should have come forward about months earlier. One of those conversations between me and Peaches, we talk about the fact that I had gone over to her house 4 times for help before Natalie was killed. That doesn't count all of the times that we were text messaging back and forth. I'd gone to Brenda Dickinson's for help. I didn't get to explain to her what was going on. She was too busy talking about shit. Just like Shannon Alvarado kept changing the conversation to be about whatever her special interests were, Aunt B just kept changing the conversation to talk about shit, literal shit. I'm not talking about, extraneous crap that's going on in her life. I'm talking about literal bowel movements. These people didn't want that shit out in public, I'm sure of that. But at the same time, I didn't want to be targeted by the public. And these people could have helped, could have kept their word, and none of them did. They just sat back and let it happen. And Miss Peaches said that she loved me. All of these people who said that they loved me proved that they didn't and don't. Because between coming forward to put a stop to the abuse and allowing me to go through it, they chose to allow me to go through it. Between listening to what was going on so that they would understand and could actually help, and assuming and telling me what to do, they chose to assume and tell me what to do. And scream and yell and shout at me when I wasn't able to do those things. It doesn't matter how many phone numbers you give me to lawyers. It doesn't matter if you're not willing to go in with me. I was abused to the point of being suicidal. And I actually attempted suicide over what was going on. And none of these people care that it's over lies that they told. and bullshit with the police that should have been taken care of on the spot. When I tried to kill myself in January of 2018, it's because the people who were sticking up for me, people were being so insanely fucking cruel to them, and I just wanted it to stop. I didn't want people picking on Candace for the rest of her life. I didn't want people being mean to Miss Peaches. I didn't want Miss Shelley being targeted or Danica being targeted. I thought if I took those pills, that Candace would be safe and Peaches would be safe. You know what made me want to live? I thought them pills would kill me faster. After 45 minutes, and them pills didn't kill me, it occurred to me that, well, Miss Shelley and Miss Danica had both typed to me that if Ted killed Natalie, my testimony might be the only thing to bring him down. And that made me think, you know, if Ted killed Natalie, he might kill Miss Shelley too. And that scared the holy hell out of me. I needed help. I needed an honest day in court to show Natalie's family what was going on, what these people were doing to me. I needed Alicia to go to court. I needed to face her in court so that she could admit in court that I didn't rape or molest her. Having that reputation, not being able to go see my friends because they hate me. They're afraid that I might do something to their fucking kids. That's why I want to be locked up. I don't want these people to fucking hate me for things that I didn't fucking do.